cell phones, please. Yeah. If we could call the meeting to order, if we could please all rise for our pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, clerk. Could you please call the roll?
Trustee Greer,
Here.
Trustee Khan,
Here.
Trustee Minks,
Here.
Trustee Thill,
Here.
Trustee Travis,
Here.
Trustee Whitko.
Here.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Can I get an approval of our regular meeting from April 25th, 2022? Approval of our minutes, please.
I'll make an approval of the regular meeting minutes of April 25th, 2022.
Second.
Motion is made by Trustee Minks, seconded by Trustee Whitko. Any discussion, questions, clarifications? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. A couple nice special reports tonight. First up, we will have the swearing in of police officers David Nicholson and Colin Yaramillo, presented by Board of Fire and Police Commissioner Chairperson Michael Simkins.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I'd like to invite the chief to join me. Mike, if you want to come up. Connie, our liaison, if you'd like to join us, you're welcome to. And Mayor, if you would like to come up for this, I'll invite you to. And David, if I could have you and any of your family who'd like to join us, please have them come up to the podium. I don't know. Is this on? Can you hear me? No? I'll talk loud then. Unless, nothing I need to. A little bit closer, is that better? Okay. David, you want to share with us who you have here tonight, please?
This is my brother, Thomas.
Police officer also?
He's a police officer at Wooddale.
Okay, good enough. Let me share a little bit about David with you right now. David started his employment with the Village of Morton Grove on December 20th, 2021. He began his training at the Suburban Law Enforcement Academy on January 3rd, 2022, graduating on April 8th, 2022. David grew up in Elk Grove Village and attended Elk Grove High School. After high school, he attended Illinois State University and obtained his bachelor's degree in human resources management. He then spent 5 years working for a logistics company, driving a truck over the road and working in the office. Before starting his own company, David continued driving a truck over the road and operating his company for 2 years before making the decision to pursue a career in law enforcement. He is following in the footsteps of his uncle, who retired as a sergeant from the Roselle Police Department, and his brother, who you met, who is an officer at the Wooddale Police Department. In his spare time, he enjoys working on cars, bowling, and going to the gym. David, if I could please have you step up. Raise your right hand, and if you wouldn't mind repeating after me. I state your name.
I, David Nicholson,
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the rules, regulations, and ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
the rules, regulations, and ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the Office of Police Officer of the Village of Morton Grove
of the Office of Police Officer of the Village of Morton Grove
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
I know you will. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
If I could have you please sign here. I'm going to have you sign 3 of those. You've got some of your... Thanks for coming out. And then if I could please have Colin Yaramillo come on up here. And Colin, if there's somebody else you'd like to have join you, please invite them to come on up. Colin, you want to please introduce who you brought along with you, please?
This is my father, Henry Yaramillo. This is my mother, Charmaine, and my fiance, Emily.
Glad to have you here. Welcome. Let me share a little bit about Colin. Colin started his employment with the Village of Morton Grove on December 20th, 2021. He began his training with the Suburban Law Enforcement Academy on January 3rd, 2022, and graduated on April 8th, 2022. Colin was born in Chicago and moved to Morton Grove in 2014. He attended Niles West High School. After high school, he attended Valparaiso University, where he received a bachelor's degree in business marketing in December of 2019. In December 2020, Colin enlisted in the Army Reserves and is currently assigned to the Military Police Corps. In his spare time, he enjoys basketball, football, and spending time with his family. Colin, if you wouldn't mind stepping up here, I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Colin Yaramillo,
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the rules, regulations, and ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
the rules, regulations, and ordinances of the Village of Morton Grove,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Police Officer of the Village of Morton Grove
of the office of Police Officer of the Village of Morton Grove
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can I please have you sign, can I have you sign 3 times, 3 forms here? And you've got your dad, too. And that'll conclude my report then. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Next up, we had a little practice with this one a couple weeks ago there, Chief. Next up, we have a very important award tonight that I think everybody will be interested in. This is the Saved by the Belt Award. This will be presented by our Chief Simo to Nadim Bamani. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Thank you for coming out. Mike, all you.
Good evening, everyone. We're here tonight to present the Saved by the Belt Award to Mr. Nadim Bamani. Mr. Bamani was involved in a pretty serious car accident back on March 3rd at about 5:30 in the evening at Oriole and Greenwood. The accident was so severe that had he not been wearing a seatbelt, he most likely would have been hurt very badly. So one of the things we like to do is recognize people that had the foresight to wear their seatbelt and thus prevent a serious injury in one of these accidents. So we invited him down. We put him in for the award through the Illinois Department of Transportation. So this is a combination award from the Morton Grove Police Department and the Illinois Department of Transportation. They felt the same way we did about it, that he definitely earned it. And first of all, we're glad you're okay, and we thank you for coming down today and accepting this award. So we have a certificate from the Illinois Department of Transportation to Nadim Bamani. You were involved in a traffic crash, and an investigation found you escaped serious injury or possibly death because you were wearing your seatbelt. You are presented with this certificate because you recognize the importance of buckling up and are a living testament to the fact that seatbelts save lives. Signed by the Illinois Department of Transportation. So please accept that on our behalf, as well as a medallion. Thank you. Welcome. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Open that up. He likes it. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Great example of wearing a seatbelt. So, everybody, adults included, we always remind the kids, but we got to sometimes remind ourselves. Trustee Greer. Wear your seatbelt. If you guys want to disperse, this is probably your best opportunity because it's not going to be real fun from here on out. Not to give Commissioner Blondes any disrespect, but the seatbelt guy, now to you, it's kind of a little bit of a letdown. So, anyway, yeah, take a couple seconds and clear out. Congratulations, gentlemen. Welcome aboard. We appreciate it.
Here, I thought they were all coming to hear me.
Thank you. Yep, I just said that to the chief. They are. Okay, Commissioner Blondes is going to present two plan case, Chairman Blondes, sorry, presenting two plan commission cases tonight, PC 22-03 and 22-04, and make that 3 and 22-05.
Right. We've got three cases. First is PC 2203. By the way, it's a pleasure to see you all, and I was delighted that all of the trustees were out at the meeting. It was the first time that I recall seeing everybody there, and we put you through a little torture, but glad you came out to see me, not me, see the commission and the case. PC 2203 is plat of vacation, and it's a little public alley. It's north of Hennings Court between Narragansett and Ferris, and it's only about 1,121 square feet. And according to section 1295 of the municipal code, property is up for vacation. And public alley now, and Plant Commission considered it on April 18th. We voted for 6-0 in favor of the case. Any questions on that? Next case? Okay, next case is PC 2204. Related to it, this is a special use permit. And this is in the area 8721 Narragansett, 8720 to 26 Ferris Avenue, and it's for a special use permit for 10 attached dwellings. It's in the commercial district, and variations of minimum lot area, impervious coverage, rear yard impervious coverage, walkway width, surface parking lot, and it's on the alley, it's on Hennings Court. This is for the preliminary plat subdivision for a special use permit. Questions? You're making it easy. Thanks. And this is case PC 2205. This is a special use permit right around the corner from the property that we have. It's a lot there, and they want to put 2 attached dwellings, a duplex. It's a C1 area. This is just a variation for rear yard impervious coverage, and it's 8733 to 35 on Narragansett. This came up on April 18th. Plan Commission came up with a vote of 6-0 in favor of this.
I would like to make a comment.
Trustee Minks?
I, having attended that meeting, I thought everything was very well explained by everyone, and all the questions you folks asked of the applicants help solidify how everything is going up in that development. So thank you for your time tonight.
Thanks. And actually, we've got a really good board.
Yes, you do.
The Plan Commission and the Zoning Board, a lot of dedicated, not a lot, all dedicated members, and they do their homework and they come up with appropriate questions, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you for your comment.
And that's one of the reasons sometimes there's no questions, because you guys do such a good job and we have faith in your decisions that you guys make it easy on us. So thank you guys as well.
Thanks.
Further? Okay, great job.
Thank you.
Steve, thank you. Residents' comments, this is on agenda items only, Under my president's report, I do want to still remind people, I'm sure we all see it on the news, but the news continues to be distressing regarding the events in the Ukraine, and our hearts go out to the Ukrainian people. I can't even imagine what it's like to be there or live there, but hopefully we'll get some resolve to this. April was Earth Month. I know Trustee Whitko is probably going to be talking a little bit about the mayor's water conservation challenge by the end of May. We'd love to finish higher than we did last year, and last year we did pretty well, but I don't know how that's going, so hopefully. Couple upcoming dates. There's an electronic recycling and document destruction event at Public Works on Saturday, May 14th from 9 to 12. That's at 7840 Nagel. Our summer must be getting going here. Morton Grove French Market is opening this Saturday. It'll be open from 8 to 1. That's at the Civic Center at 6140 Dempster Street, and that runs from next Saturday through October 15th. There is a neighborhood outreach meeting this Thursday, May 19th at Melzer School at 9400 Oriole Avenue. Again, that is Thursday, not this Thursday, a week from Thursday, May 19th, 6 p.m., Melzer School, 9400 Oriole Avenue. That's an opportunity for our residents to come and meet the board, meet some of our staff from the various departments, address any questions you may have, concerns, comments, good, bad, whatever they are. It's a great opportunity. We really have success with that. So hopefully people will join us at our neighborhood outreach meeting on Thursday, May 19th. Save the date. Morton Grove Days, Friday, July 1st to Monday, July 4th in the Civic Center at Howard Park area. Again, it's been a while. Last year we didn't have it. This year we're going to have it, so hopefully it'll be bigger and better than ever. And as Trustee Minks alluded to 2 weeks ago, it is what would be our 100th. So we're going to have a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun things scheduled, and I'm pretty excited about that. So strategic plan. I want to remind people, in 2015, the village adopted its first strategic plan, a multi-year planning tool which provides guidance and operational direction to our board and our staff. This year, we will be updating this important document. And in June, I will be appointing residents to an ad hoc committee, the Strategic Plan Advisory Committee, to assist me and the village board on this project. My goal is to appoint at least 7 village residents representing a diverse spectrum of age, ethnic, socioeconomic, and geographic backgrounds and perspectives. The committee will meet as needed and will perform tasks as assigned by the village administrator. If you are interested, please submit your application through the committees and commission page on the village website. That's at www.mortongrovil.org. And a link to the application is also provided on our website and in the e-newsletter as well. So that's really all I have tonight. Clerk's report.
Thank you, Your Honor. The Village of Morton Grove is excited to announce that it has been selected as an early voting location for the 2022 gubernatorial primary election. Early voting will run 7 days a week from Monday, June 13th through Monday, June 27th at the American Legion Memorial Civic Center, second floor, 6140 Dempster Street in Morton Grove. The first week, June 13th through 18th, Monday through Saturday, will be 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Sunday, June 19th, will be 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The second week, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the final day, Monday, June 27th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's the end of my report, Your Honor.
Thank you, Clerk. Staff reports, Village Administrator.
Just a couple comments, and both of them relate to Earth Month and what the progress is towards having some of these events that were celebrated and the activities that occurred bring some conclusion to them. The 2022 Greener Morton Grove Award Program, we did receive some recipients. We're in the process of reviewing them, and awards will be given at a future village board meeting. Also, the Mayor's Water Conservation Challenge. You check that site now, and you try and do your pledge, it blocks you and says information will be after May 22nd. So we should know where we stand after that date, and we'll report back to the board and the residents about that success. But I think we did rather well. But that's the end of my report. Thank you very much, and I'm sure that Trustee Whitco, once we get some of this developed, will be able to report back.
Thank you. Corporation Counsel. Thank you. Reports by trustees. Trustee Greer.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
I do have a resolution. This is Resolution 22-26. This is authorizing the annual Memorial Day Parade closure of Dempster Street, which will be between 12:30 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. on Sunday, May 29th, for the annual Morton Grove Memorial Day Parade, which will be held at 1:30 on Dempster. And that's the resolution, 22-26.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Minks. Trustee Greer, seconded by Trustee Minks. Any discussion, question, clarifications? Hearing none, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Greer.
Aye.
Trustee Khan.
Aye.
Trustee Minks.
Aye.
Trustee Phil. Trustee Travis.
Aye.
Trustee Whitco.
Aye.
Resolution 22-26 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
End of my report.
Thank you, Trustee Greer. Trustee Khan.
Thank you, Your Honor. I do have a first read for our Ordinance 2206, and this refers to the Plan Commission Chairperson Steve Blanza's report as presented earlier. This is Ordinance 22-06, approving a plat of vacation of portion of the alley right-of-way located directly north of Hennings Court between Narragansett and Ferris Avenues and measuring approximately 1,121 square feet in Morton Grove, Illinois. The purpose of this is to approve the vacation of 1,121 square foot portion of public alley right-of-way to facilitate the private redevelopment of property of 8721 Narragansett Avenue and 8726 Ferris Avenue. So this was the first read of Ordinance 22-06. I have a second ordinance. Again, this is the first reading of this. Refers again to the earlier presented Chairperson Steve Blanza's report. This ordinance is approving a preliminary plat of subdivision and special use permits with associated waivers for a 10-unit townhome development of property commonly known as 8721 Narragansett Avenue, 8720-26 Ferris Avenue, and a 1,121 square foot portion of public alley right-of-way petition for vacation in Morton Grove, Illinois. And the purpose of this is to approve, again, a preliminary plat of subdivision and a special use permits for the subdivision of property at 8721 Narragansett Avenue, 8720-26 Ferris Avenue, and a 1,121 square foot portion of public alley right-of-way petition for vacation and construction of a 10-unit townhome development thereon. And after that, I have Ordinance 22-08. This is first reading of this, and this is approving a special use permit for a duplex development on property commonly known as 8733-35 Narragansett Avenue in Morton Grove, Illinois. And the purpose of this is to approve a preliminary plat of subdivision and special use permits for the subdivision of property at 8721 Narragansett Avenue, 8720 Ferris Avenue, and 1,121 square foot portion of public alley right-of-way petition for vacation and construction of a 10-unit townhome development thereon. And with that, information, that completes my report.
Any
Thank you.
comments or questions on those? Trustee Phil.
Best presentation that I've seen that I'm intending to. But my question is, do you have a breakdown timetable?
Yeah, you can go there.
So our timetable right now would be, of course, there has to be a second reading in 2 weeks, for all of you. And then we are already working on civil engineering and permits, so we have to get those into Morton Grove. So our hope is that, assuming we get those in within the next 30 days, it'll take 30 to 60 days for review. Okay. Our hope is to be able to break ground late summer, early fall. Our overall goal is to have all exterior construction done before winter hits this year.
We'll try to get that facilitated.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you. Trustee Khan, thank you. Trustee Minks?
No report, Your Honor.
Trustee Phil? Thank you. Trustee Travis?
Thank you, Your Honor. The Community Relations Commission invites you to participate in the Summer Adopt a Planter program. Plant pickup is scheduled for Saturday, June 11th. Adopting a planter is an excellent way to show pride in our community while keeping the village beautiful throughout the season. Sign up at www.mortongrovil.org/planter. And the community garage sale is planned for Friday, June 24th through Sunday, June 26th. This is a great opportunity to find local treasures around Morton Grove, as well as clear out a few treasures of your own. Register for free by June 9th at www.mortongrovil.org/garage sale. And this information, as well as other village events, can be found on the postcard that was recently sent to all households. And on the postcard, there is a QR code that will provide you with links to all the information on the village website. That is it for my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Travis. Trustee Whitco?
Thank you, Your Honor. First tonight I have Ordinance 22-04, amending Title V, Chapter 13, Section F1, entitled No Parking Streets, and Title V, Chapter 13, Section F4, entitled Restricted Parking Streets of the Municipal Code of the Village of Morton Grove. This is to amend the municipal code to restrict on-street parking on Greenwood Avenue between Waukegan Road and the alley to the west, and preserve on-street parking on segments of Greenwood Avenue and Sayre Avenue for residents while discouraging non-residential parking in residential areas. This being a second read, I move that we approve Ordinance 22-04.
I'll second that.
Motion is made by Trustee Whitco, seconded by Trustee Greer. Any discussion, questions, clarification? Trustee Phil?
My question is, how do we know residents and non-residents? Will you go by the sticker? Thank you.
Any other questions? Clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Khan? Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitco?
Aye.
Trustee Greer?
And aye.
Ordinance 22-04 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And Ordinance 22-05, amending Title V, Chapter 13, Section F1, entitled No Parking Streets, and Title V, Chapter 13, Section F4, entitled Restricted Parking Streets of the Municipal Code of the Village of Morton Grove. And this is to amend the municipal code to increase the segment of on-street parking on the south side of Lincoln Avenue by 80 feet, and to restrict on-street parking only to village residents on the south side of Lincoln Avenue between Austin Avenue and Mason, and on the west side of Mason Avenue between Lincoln and the first alley south of Lincoln Avenue. This is a second reading. I move that we approve Ordinance 22-05.
Motion made by Trustee Whitco, seconded by Trustee Travis. Any discussion, questions, clarification? Hearing none, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Phil? Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitco?
Aye.
Trustee Greer?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Ordinance 22-05 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, I have Resolution 22-24 authorizing the execution of a contract with Lakeshore Recycling Systems Clean Sweep for the 2022 street sweeping program. The Public Works Department provides sweeping of streets throughout the village using in-house and hired contractors. The Village of Glenview led an initiative in 2020 with the framework of the regional cooperative purchasing called Municipal Partnership Initiative to procure street sweeping services for 3 municipalities or communities. The Village of Glenview issued a request for bids for street sweeping services for the 3 municipalities of Glenview, Kenilworth, and North Chicago.
2 bids were opened on March 19th, 2020, and the low bidder was LRS, which is Lake Shore Recycling Systems Clean Sweep, of Morton Grove. The bidding documents issued by the MPI included provisions reserving the right of communities to renew the contract for 2 one-year terms and to allow new communities to be added to the contract in the renewal years. Municipal Code Title I, Chapter 9, Article A, Paragraph 6E allows this cooperative procurement program. LRS performed work satisfactorily for the village during the 2021 street sweeping program, and this resolution authorizes a contract with LRS for the 2022 street sweeping program. The cost of street sweeping is $135 per hour for sweeper and operator to sweep 4 days a week from May 16, 2022 to June 9, 2022 for spring sweeping, and October 3, 2022 to December 9, 2022 for fall sweeping, weather permitting. And this is not to exceed $50,000. I move that we approve Resolution 22-24.
Motion is made by trustee Whitko, seconded by trustee Travis. Any discussion, questions, clarification?
A comment or a question?
Trustee Greer.
Thank you very much. Joe, we had talked earlier. We have 1 street sweeper still in action. Is that what you said earlier? 2. Appreciate that. I just wanted to let everybody know that we still have in-house street sweeping. This is just an added bonus. Thank you.
Any others? Clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Phil? Aye. Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitko?
Aye.
Trustee Greer?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Resolution 22-24 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And finally for me tonight, Resolution 22-25, authorizing a contract with Murphy Construction Services, LLC, for the 2022 concrete saw cutting program. As part of the village's annual concrete saw cutting program, the village hires a contractor to saw cut uneven sidewalk joints in the village rights-of-way to eliminate trip hazards, improve public safety, and reduce liability. The contract for the 2022 concrete saw cutting program was bid through a public process in accordance with village code. Murphy Construction Services, LLC is a low bidder with a bid amount of $60,600. Murphy Construction Services recently acquired Safety Services and Assessments, which was the company that was awarded the contract for this work in 2021. Safety Services and Assessments satisfactorily performed the work for 2021 contract, and Murphy Construction Services has indicated its intent to keep the same management team for this contract. The village budgeted $90,000 for this work. Murphy Construction Services bid is based upon unit pricing, and the final price of the contract will be based upon the number of units the village determines to be in the best interest of the village, not to exceed $90,000. This contract must conform to the requirements of the Prevailing Wage Act. I move that we approve Resolution 22-25.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Whitko, seconded by trustee Minks. Any discussion, question, clarification? Trustee Phil.
Is the saw cutting contract, are they also laying concrete?
Thank you. Any other questions? Clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitko?
Aye.
Trustee Greer?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Resolution 22-25 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Thank you, trustee Whitko. Any other business brought before the board tonight? Hearing none. Presentation of warrants, trustee Greer.
Thank you again. I would like to present the warrants tonight on May 9th for the amount of $469,176.13. Make the motion to accept that.
Motion made by trustee Greer, seconded by trustee Minks. Any discussion, questions, clarification? Hearing none. Clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Whitko?
Aye.
Trustee Greer?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
The warrants passed as presented, 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Residents' comments. Mr. Rudolph Vilk. Yes, sir. 4 minutes. Starting now.
Good evening, everybody. I give to all members of trustee information. I just remind information about rules. Whatever somebody have some questions or complain to village, village must to make this in session board and make decision. Each member of trustee must be make the decision. I told you before many times, feel free, give me any questions or make it whatever you want, but give me answer for my questions. For example, village make terror against me. Did you know about this? Yes. Village robber money from me about pay for overpay for water. I give you information. When you not have this information and make recycles, please do to going to mail, going to the Teresa Hoffman list, take a copy, remind my complaint and give me answer. This is first one. Second one is Teresa make it like pressure to me to buy window sticker, but village lose a lot of money because she supposed to be give information to police. Police supposed to be give me ticket for not insurance because whatever she say when I need buy sticker, it means she worry when I use this car. But use this car, it's supposed to be more important, it's have insurance, not village window sticker. It means village lose a lot of money. And she's a lawyer. She's supposed to understand what she's doing. Okay, next steps is Teresa make a contract with Chicago about water. And for 3 years, I give information to everyone. For 3 years, price is going from $6 to 1,000 gallon water, going to $10.80 for 3 years, just. And I don't know. Now we have new contract with Evanston, and I hope somebody check price and make decision about this, it's correct or not. But next steps is Ralph promise to everybody when we make contract with Evanston, we have profit $1 million. And I asked him, Ralph, we have decreased price for residents? No. No way. This money going to repair water pipe, something like this. I confused because I work in a big project from zero
30 seconds,
to
Rudy.
something. Check your this one. And now I don't know where is going this $1 million. Okay, and next steps is about I received letters from Ralph about Lehigh Avenue and Gulf Avenue. And he gave me like this, everything fine by code. Which code, which number, which street? No way.
Thank you,
I'm
Rudy.
sorry, I give him answer and not receive answer from him. Mayor, you're responsible about everything. Please, make decision about Teresa Hoffman Liston, make decision about Ralph.
I will. I do, and I will.
I
Thank you very much.
appreciate it. I'm
I need a motion to
next,
adjourn.
Session.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And
Rudy.
I hope
Motion has
you
been made
give
by
me
Trustee
answer.
Minks, seconded by Trustee Phil to adjourn meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned 7:39.